Hello humans and future AI overlords. I'm using Microsoft Edge, and Microsoft has updated their search the web section when you launch Edge with the open in Copilot option right here on the main screen. So Copilot continues to expand and be integrated across Microsoft services. You know that we've played with Edge in the actual Edge browser here along the side. And of course, we've played with it in Windows 11 with the Copilot integration into the operating system. We played with the mobile apps. We played with Microsoft 365 Copilot as well. And now we're very familiar with the initial release of Bing.com and the Bing chat tool. So when I click on Bing chat, this takes us now to a rebranded Bing chat to Copilot. So what once was just chat and then Bing chat now is Copilot with Bing. So it's great that Microsoft is kind of unifying around the word Copilot. You know, it's their AI companion, no matter where you're at, in Windows and Microsoft 365, in the Edge browser, and mobile apps, you know, Copilot. Now, I wasn't sure, you know, here in the Bing, Bing.com, you've got search. So you can hop between search and all the options here. Of course, there's the Copilot right there. You can jump back into it. It has all the, you know, the conversation style, the prompt box down here. You've got 4,000 characters that you can integrate. You know, it's a pretty sweet interface. It's been pretty standard. It's got lots of, you know, great options. It's very visual. You've got your history here along the side. But you may not be aware of copilot.microsoft.com. And this came out a while back, but what's interesting to me is that when you go to copilot.microsoft.com versus bing.com, you just see Copilot, you have the Windows logo Copilot, and then you've got this thing called Notebook. Now this is kind of new, but here this Copilot has the same interface as the Bing chat / Copilot version. It's got the 4,000 character limit, and it has the recent activity and plugins up here. So it's very much similar, but what it does have that's unique is this Notebook feature. Now this is a new interface, and its goal is to streamline the user experience when interacting with Copilot for creating prompts and response generation. So what's cool about this is that you can do 18,000 characters. So that's 14,000 characters more than what you can do with the standard version. So this Notebook interface is fantastic just if you need to do longer, more in-depth prompts. Now, to be honest with you, I haven't done a lot of really lengthy prompts. I may have grabbed a bunch of data to have it summarized and stuff like that. And it's important when you're summarizing a big set of data that the prompt input can handle the number of characters that you're inputting into it. But anyway, so I do like this dual pane layout here. You know, and it's got this default, what's on your mind, write a detailed prompt to collaborate with AI. You shift and enter to submit a message. And then you've got the option here to click a new topic. You got add an image. You can use your microphone. Then of course there's the 18,000 characters, which is great. And then it looks like Bing AI will create your content here. So this is interesting. Now it's supposed to remember previous versions of prompts for iterative queries. I'm not exactly sure what that looks like. I'm just checking this out. So we're gonna learn together and figure out how this works. But back when I started playing with chatbots, I had a set of questions that I would ask it just to kind of understand, you know, what can it do? What is its capability? So I would ask it like context questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and put, what is the date? And I'm just gonna hit enter and see what it says. So it's searching for date, and it says, the date is Friday, January 26, 2024. You're in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, which is 5 hours behind Coordinated Universal Time. You know what? That's cool. It's interesting. It has the so it has the citation here that it, interesting, highlights with the ads. You got citations down here at the bottom as well. Very interesting. The citations aren't up here in the response, but they're here, and it looks like you can learn more, so that's cool. Now we've got the like, dislike, we've got the copy, and you can also export to Word, PDF, and text, and then you have the option to share. Now this is 1 of 30, so we still have that 30 interaction limitation that's in the kind of Microsoft Copilot space, which is really pretty annoying. I mean, you know, in the OpenAI ChatGPT world or in the Google Bard world, you know, I have exceeded the number of tokens when I've done GPT-4 with OpenAI, and consumed so many tokens that the GPT limits you, so you can only interact a certain amount every couple of hours. But GPT 3.5 doesn't have that limit with OpenAI, and Google Bard doesn't have that limit. So this is interesting that Microsoft continues to have this 30 interaction limit. I know it goes back to that kind of like history where the chatbot kind of has, you know, for lack of a better word, gone off the rails and hallucinated and went a little viral and stuff like that. So, but it's interesting how, you know, you would think that keeping your chatbot sane over 30 interactions should be something that could be easily maintained, especially since this is using a lot of the OpenAI technology itself. So it says I can update this and iterate on it. So instead of what is the date, I'm going to say what is the date and time. I know it gave me the time, but I'm going to go ahead and update that query and see what it says. And these are all just kind of like basic context questions, because it used to not be able to answer these questions. The original chatbots, when they came out, they couldn't answer the date, they couldn't answer the time. So what's great, it's responding saying the date and time are Friday, January 26, 9:05 p.m. in your location, Orlando, Florida. You can also check the current date and time for other cities and countries on the world clock and time zone map, and that's cool. So it's got links to other things, which is super cool. It's got citations down here at the bottom. So that's cool. So date and time, it totally gets it. I'm going to click new topic just to refresh. So I'm not seeing any history here. And I'm actually going to go back here to Copilot. I'm not seeing any history here of what I've done. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to put in a new prompt. And this is, where are you? Let's see what it says. So I'm not in any specific location. I'm a virtual assistant that can communicate with you through the internet. I can help you with various tasks, such as finding information, creating content, or having a conversation. That's cool. Yeah, and these are just kind of like for me to understand the where, the what, the when, the time and date kind of information. So now I'm going to shift over into kind of a more personal question. So I'm going to click new topic just to have it fresh and ask it, who are you? Oh, wow, this is interesting. So it says, I am Bing Notebook, a chatbot that can answer your questions and generate creative content. I can also use some predefined internal tools to help me with tasks such as creating graphic art, describing images, and searching the web. I'm here to assist you with your queries and interests. So I'm Bing Notebook. So this is interesting. So, so this is Notebook, but this is Copilot. Interesting. So I'm still not seeing the citations up here, but they are down here. Anyway, I'm going to ask it another, like I wish I could, so this is a prompt generation. I can't really respond back to this prompt because it's like, this helps you create prompts and see the response. It doesn't let you have the iterative conversation that you have inside of Copilot where you ask it questions, like I ask it, who created you here? And it will give me a response, and then I can have a further conversation about it. So that is the difference, is the Notebook is letting me work on the prompt, but I can't follow up with additional conversations like I can in the Copilot. So, but I'm not seeing an option to save anything here. So this is interesting. Let me see here. So I'm going to ask an even more generic question. What are you? So it says, I'm a machine, not a human, but using AI can communicate with you. I'm here to help you find answers, create content, provide summaries on various topics. Keep in mind, I make some mistakes. Use your own judgment to double check the facts before making decisions or taking more actions based on my answers. So there's no citations here. Learn more, and it looks like bing.com/new is the link. You know, not really going to go there. But yes, so let's ask it some basic questions. So let's just click new topic here. And my question is going to be, what's the population of the United States? So what I'm finding is that this is just going to help you work on your prompting. It's not going to let you do the conversation, which is fine. So this is where you could put more of those advanced prompts that you're kind of exploring. So this is giving me information about the population of the United States. It's got citations, and that is one thing I do like about the Microsoft Copilot are the citations. You know where the data comes from, even though when it seems to be giving us citations that it's not like identifying in the actual response. So let's ask it some more challenging questions. And this is a fun one. What is the meaning of life? So it's giving us a detailed response about different ways to view the meaning of life: philosophical perspective, religious perspective. Now it's talking about scientific perspective, personal perspective. So this is great, and it does have. So I'm glad it's expanding the search and giving you the scrollable options here. You even have the option to stop the query, if it's kind of, if you're kind of like, oops, I don't want to have this level of detail. But this is a good prompt, and it even has an image, which is great. And it has an explore option here. Let's click the explore. So, okay, so it pulls up a timeline. So it looks like this is some content from Wikipedia that it's grabbing. And then it's referencing images and data from Wikipedia, life hack. Interesting. So this is cool. An X out of that. So this is, and we of course have the citations here that we can hover over and get to. So that's pretty cool. I'm wondering if it has any options to create images. So it brought up an image over here. But I'm wondering, could I just say, draw a picture of a futuristic AI? So I'm wondering if it has the option to connect into DALL-E 3 like Bing Chat does, or Copilot. So it looks like it says, I'll try to create that, and then it blanked out. So you saw it kind of brought it up. So I'm thinking it can't do the text to images. It did, I don't know, we can try it again. So Bing AI will try to create your content here. But I'm guessing I'll try to create that, and then it flashed out. So it looks like it's not able to do the text to images. So that's interesting. Let's see here. So I'm going to ask it some additional questions. What about, I want to ask it about some of its functionality. So I'm going to ask it, a question like, let's see, I'll hit new topic, and I'll just say, how do I ask for assistance? So there's different ways to ask for assistance depending on the situation. Be specific or clear. I need help with this project. Okay, so this is a general purpose. So this is not in the context of an AI, trying to get help with an AI. So this is just, how do I ask for assistance in the real world? Oh wow, it's giving me an example. So this is cool, and I guess, without any context, it's just, and so this is where it's just a prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the stop responding, and I'm going to say, how do I ask for assistance in Microsoft Copilot? And let's see. So now it's saying Bing AI will create your content here. Let's see. So this is interesting. I mean, it's just, I know this is meant, clearly this is meant for prompt generation. So Microsoft Copilot is a chatbot that leverages AI to boost productivity, unlock creativity, and help you understand information better with a simple chat interface. It's giving you some really great examples of, creating resume, poem, code snippets, identifying meanings and synonyms and origins, helping you with math and puzzles and riddles, and information with news. And look at that, that's a sweet picture right there. So click on that. Microsoft Copilot, a chatbot. This is pulling from Wikipedia and X. And then it's got the link here to copilot.microsoft.com. So hey, this is great. And it's going into the Bing, and it's showing the search there. So that's cool. It's definitely clearly leveraging the search option. You've got your citations here and stuff, which is fantastic. So yeah, I like that. Let's see here. So I'm going to use the microphone. What's the difference between Bing Chat and Microsoft Copilot in Bing? Okay, what's the difference between Bing Chat and Microsoft Copilot? And I'm just going to click to send.
Bing Chat and Microsoft Copilot. Bing Chat was the former name of Microsoft Copilot, an AI-powered chatbot that can help you search for information, generate content, and understand data better. Bing Chat was rebranded as Copilot in November 2023 to reflect its expanded capabilities and features. Some of the differences between Bing Chat and Microsoft Copilot are: Copilot has a more natural and conversational tone than Bing Chat, which was more formal and precise. You can also choose from 3 conversation styles: creative, balanced, or precise. Copilot can generate more types of content than Bing Chat, such as reports, images, outlines, and poems. You can also ask Copilot to help you with writing, rewriting, improving, or optimizing your content. Copilot can integrate with other Microsoft products and services, such as Windows 10, Office 365, and Azure. You can use Copilot to access your files, emails, calendars, and more. Copilot offers a Pro subscription for $20 per month, which gives you access to more features and benefits, such as unlimited questions, longer conversations, priority support, and exclusive content.
Well, that is interesting. I really like that. It's a good explanation. So it looks like, Microsoft's going to begin to cash in on Copilot outside of the 365 integration for business. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, this is interesting. So this notebook feature, I think, is cool. I'm definitely going to play with it some more. But it was something new. Microsoft is clearly on its journey to leverage Copilot and the OpenAI technology, integrated everywhere. I'm glad they're sort of rebranding and unifying everything around a Copilot name, so it makes sense. And then we'll just see how things evolve. But thank you for joining me today. Have a great one, and see you in the next video.